Hello students, we are going to see accounting concepts in this video. Then what is accounting concepts? Accounting concepts are some type of assumptions, principles which act as a foundation or base for recording business transactions and for preparation of final accounts. Right now let's see the list of accounting concepts here. The first one is business entity concept. The second one is money measurement concept. Then comes out with objective evidence concept, historical record concept, matching concept, going concern concept, cost concept, dual aspect concept, realization concept, and the last one is accrual concept. Right now let's see the first one, business entity concept. Even we call this one as separate entity concept also. This concept says that the business and the owner are two separate independent entities. For that sake, only accounting information pertaining to the business has to be recorded, not of the owners. Therefore, the business and the personal transactions of its owner are separate. This also tells that personal assets and liabilities of the owner should not be considered while recording and reporting the assets and liabilities of the business. Similarly, personal transactions of the owner should not be recorded in the books of business. Therefore, this concept says that business has a distinct and separate entity from its owner. Coming to the second one, that is money measurement concept. This concept says that all the transactions and events of an organization are expressed in monetary terms, such as it can be sale of goods or purchase of goods, or it can be receipt of income, etc., are to be recorded in the book of accounts. In our country, such transactions are in terms of rupees. This concept provides the facility to compare the business performance of an organization for two different financial year period, or even we can compare two different firms or two different companies for the same financial year period. The third one is of objective evidence concept. As the name itself indicates here, objective evidence concept. This tells that while recording business transaction, it has to be supported by some documents, which we just call here vouchers, like bills, cash memos, receipts, invoice, etc. Right? Means this tells that a transaction is supported by the document while recording the things in the book of accounts. The next one is of historical record concept. As per this concept tells that transactions which are taken place in past or till today or till now, only those transactions are to be recorded. We are not supposed to record any future transactions. The next one is of matching concept. This concept states that the revenue, that is the income, and the expenses incurred to earn the revenues must belong to the same financial year period, that is the same accounting period. The matching concept suggests that all revenues earned during an accounting year or during the financial year, whether it is received or not, during that year or during that financial year period, and all cost incurred, whether paid or not, during that financial year should be taken into the consideration, should be taken into the account while asserting profit or loss for that financial year period. In this concept, non-profit organizations such as government schools or hospitals will prepare income and expenditure statement rather than profit and loss statement. The next one is going concern concept. This concept says that the business will continue its activities for a longer period of time. It means that every business entity has continuity of life. Therefore, it will not be dissolved in the near future. On the basis of this concept, depreciation is charged on the fixed asset. The next one is of cost concept. Even we call this concept as historical cost concept. According to this concept, says that all assets are recorded in the books of accounts at their purchase price. That includes cost of acquisition, transportation and installation, and not at its market price. This indicates that there may be later variation in the market value of the asset. But as per this concept, as per the cost concept, all the assets are recorded at their original price, that is at their original purchase price. The next one is dual aspect concept. As the name itself indicates here, dual indicates here two, right? This concept says that every business transaction has twofold effect. This says that if there is an increase in one asset, there has to be decrease in another asset. There is a saying that every receiver is also a giver and every giver is also a receiver. In this concept, every transaction has a dual effect. That is, it affects two accounts in their respective opposite sides. Therefore, the transaction should be recorded at two places. For example, goods purchased for cash. This has two aspects. One side we are giving the cash to the supplier, other side we are receiving the goods. Let's see one more example for this particular concept here. Purchased machinery by paying the check. In this particular transaction, there are two aspects are there. One is we are purchasing the machinery, that is we are owning the machinery. The other side, there is a reduction in the bank balance. Now we will see realization concept and accrual concept. In accrual concept itself, I will be explaining you regarding about the realization concept. Now let's see what is accrual concept. Accrual concept means recording the transaction as soon as an event takes place or event happens. Whether or not cash is received or paid is immaterial. For example, if we make sales, in accrual concept, we will record the sales transaction immediately, whether we receive money or not. Accrual concept is opposite of cash concept. In cash concept, we will record sales transaction only when cash is received. And to say about the realization concept, it's an application of accrual concept to the revenues only. Means this relates only to the revenue part. Accrual concept talks both about revenues and expenses, but realization concept is related only to the revenue part. So, realization concept is a part of accrual concept. In the same way, accrual concept is also called as mercantile system of accounting, which is opposite to the cash system of accounting. Almost everyone follow mercantile system of accounting, and even income tax department demands mercantile system. This completes all the accounting concepts. In the next video, we are going to see accounting conventions and rules for accounting. Thank you. Have a nice day.